Who else is in here?
My sister, no, I really don't. You really don't? What the are you doing? What the
You are looking at just one of 5 separate excessive force investigations that are currently underway involving the Williamson County Sheriff's Office. In the last 16 months, 1 man died and another was seriously injured after traffic stops involving this sheriff's office.
Both of those stops were broadcast on the national TV show Live PD. KXAN investigator Jody Barr uncovered links between these excessive force cases and the deputies involved. Those connections caused the Texas Rangers to take a look at policing in Williamson County.
Still 14 months later, Nicole Chamberlain still winces watching her friend's nationally televised arrest.
Well, he's not even under arrest at this point. He's getting jumped by 4 officers.
This video is from a June 2019 Live PD taping in Williamson County. Deputies pulled Ramsey Mitchell over for not having a front license plate. He then turned to run and ended up under 3 deputies trying to put him in handcuffs. After multiple punches, knees to the face, and multiple taser stuns, this Live PD video shows Mitchell lying unconscious in a pool of blood.
Taser!
Do you think that there was a line crossed with this somewhere?
Absolutely, absolutely there's a line crossed with this. When he's screaming for help and he's telling you that he can't breathe, he's not resisting anymore. He's getting beat and he's fighting back.
Mitchell wound up in the ICU. He says deputies broke his eye socket along with his nose, 2 teeth, and dislocated his elbow in the arrest. This was his original mugshot the county posted before it was swapped out with this one. Just 79 days before the Ramsey Mitchell stop. The same 2 officers had Javier Ambler on the ground. Williamson County deputies Zach Camden and J.J. Johnson were tasing him and trying to put him in handcuffs.
Stop resisting!
The video shows Ambler's body go limp.
Sit up, bud.
He was unconscious when deputies sat him up off the ground.
Hey, wake up!
Ambler, just 40 years old, was pronounced dead 72 minutes later. Williamson County DA Sean Dick says he didn't find out about Ambler's death until nearly a year later.
Investigating this chase that ended in a deadly crash in North Austin this morning.
In fact, when the Ambler stop happened, Austin police, who helped deputies in the Ambler case, told reporters this was a deadly crash stemming from a police chase.
Fast forward many months, and it comes to our attention that Javier Ambler happened a few months before Ramsey Mitchell, and some of the same officers were involved in both cases.
Dick saw the Ramsey Mitchell Live PD video just days after it happened and asked an outside law enforcement agency to review it. What changed from the first review?
The context of discovering that Javier Ambler's case actually existed and that there was a connection between 2 of the same officers in Javier Ambler's case and the Ramsey Mitchell case.
The sheriff's internal investigations found no wrongdoing in either case. The sheriff's office confirmed the deputies involved in these cases were never placed on leave, even though Austin police were actively investigating Ambler's in-custody death. Was it proper for these deputies involved in the Ambler case to be back out on the streets with an investigation pending?
I can tell you this, that it is highly unusual to have an officer under investigation and still have that officer employed in some manner that is active patrol duty or active police detective duty.
And it shouldn't have taken Javier Ambler's life for investigations to happen, and it shouldn't have taken Ramsey getting beat almost to death in the street and just like, look, those are houses in front of people.
We've confirmed the Texas Rangers are investigating these 2 cases as well as the one you saw at the beginning of this report. In that case, a source helped us obtain this body camera video. In it, you can see Deputy Lorenzo Hernandez grab this woman in this use of force case. The sheriff's office tells me Deputy Hernandez was suspended, removed from the field training program, and was retrained in de-escalation. The county district attorney tells me there are 5 separate investigations into excessive force by Williamson County deputies, but we haven't been able to confirm what those are and when they happened. I asked Sheriff Robert Chody for an interview. Chody says he wasn't available, so his chief deputy, Tim Ryle, responded. Ryle told me in an email, "It is impossible to get the whole truth out while a case is in litigation. These employees are advised not to comment on the cases while they are under litigation or investigation." I messaged each of the deputies involved and none of them responded with comments for this report.
Williamson County Commissioners and Sheriff Chody were in a battle over ending the live PD show contract before the Ambler video became public in June. Within days of that video surfacing, A&E ended its live PD series across the nation.